Warm up, here we go. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Brickmeupscottie. I'm Scottie. Hey, you're watching Beams. It's time to look at some buildings, right, Chris?
Yes.
All right. Today we're looking at something kind of crazy. I don't know, man. This, what we're looking at, is from Mork, part of, or used to be, or they used to bricks from Zingbo. Chris, do you miss Zingbo?
Zingbo. Oh yes.
They are DOA, MIA, but they're still doing their bricks. We have not had one new set from them for almost a year and a half, man.
Zingbo still here? Oh.
I don't know, man. I haven't seen anything from them. Yeah, you know what? Because we've been doing the blue bricks, right? They supply the bricks to them. I'm pretty sure they're happy just distributing their bricks now instead of doing sets.
Maybe
they used to do all the modular buildings, the Chinatown stuff. We actually still have the Chinatown right here. This one, Chris, we didn't review this one. We should review this one. It's an old one.
Oh, yeah.
But let's have some fun with that. We'll take those out. We still sell them, by the way. All these sets are still available on my store, brickmeupscottie.com, including this one, which I'm kind of ashamed to say that we sell it because this one was such a pain in the ass. Anyway, let's check this one out. Ready for this? Here we go. What you're looking at is from Mork. This is the Steampunk Magic Shop 02020202022200. Seriously, 020202. 1,842 pieces. Here's the magical steampunk. Why is everyone doing steampunk all of a sudden? Like one person does steampunk, all the brands start doing steampunk. It's like everyone's forgotten about modular buildings, but at least we have buildings here. Speaking of modular buildings, we'll get some more coming in. You know, I'm doing a lot more collaborations and stuff, so fun times ahead. But in general, not much, man. Everyone's just all into, what, robots, mechs, cars. I don't know, what are you guys doing, man? Anyway, here's the box. Typical Mork style box. Steampunk style. Does this look like steampunk to you? You do have a light brick. I did not install the light brick for this, but at least at the end of the manual they show where you can put the light brick, but you get that same light brick. You guys know Mork. You should know what you're getting yourself into. There's nothing inside except space. This is trash now. Here is the book. They just jump right into it. If you're familiar with Zingbao, you guys still complain about Zingbao. You know, Chris, everyone still complains about they don't like Zingbao bricks, or a lot of people like the bricks. I believe it's the design as well. The book is actually easy to follow. You'll have no problems building the bottom half. The top half, that'll give you a good time. First impression of the set. Chris, you're seeing this for the first time. What do you think when you see this, or you're filming it for me earlier? Pretty cool, right?
Yes.
Colors?
Except the color.
It's like this weird brown.
Yeah, right.
Oh, it reminds me of the time machine, that set we did, the Ughhhh. Remember, it's like a really weird.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Is that the one I think you're talking about? Chris is like, this looks really familiar. It looks like that time machine set. I put the video back up, but that set's still available on our store too. We still have a bunch here in stock. But this one is fairly new. Who bought this set? Because did you guys have problems doing this part? Because this is like hell. What you're seeing right now is it's barely holding on right here. This is the toughest part. Even for me, I had to deconstruct this thing. And sometimes when I have an issue with a set or I build a set, I go backwards, rip it all apart and go backwards to try to rebuild it. I finally found the right step, but it's because it's using tons of hinges, like bending parts, everything kind of falls off and falls apart. So if you were frustrated like me, we're both on the same boat, man. We both deserve a drink. We all deserve a drink. Poor Chris is looking at this like, color for me, I think it's just really messy looking. It's a messy looking steampunk. It was like almost no rules were set. They just kind of threw pieces all over the place.
I like the chicken.
Yeah, you like the little chicken. So the cool thing is there's a lot of little features, right? So the chicken can move like, oh, look, which way we're gonna go? We're gonna go that way, because who's gonna buy the set? No, just kidding. If you bought the set, it's fine. Like, seriously, really enjoyed the bottom part. Like, so good on the inside too. It's just this part, maybe I was just tired trying to put this thing together, but man, this just brings me nightmares, and I'm glad Chris shot it first, because I'm gonna deconstruct it for you again and show you where it kind of falls apart. That brick, the orangey looking brick, it doesn't look outstanding to me. I don't know, it looks crazy. The other thing too is like, the trees, they're using gears, like little gear pieces of the branch. I thought that was actually really good, but yeah, look at Chris. You can zoom in right there. Yeah, look at that tree, right? Dude, the tree parts can like pop off like really easy. You're gonna see these falling off all over the place. In fact, we'll see how many fall off when I'm filming this thing. Cool idea, cool concept, and they're all over the place, like there, and if I flip it to the side to go here, you can see it. So many, but they will eventually just start popping off on you. It's kind of cool with this part, but oh man, just anything with hinges on it. I do like the trans-clear look. I like everything that's gears all over the place. I do like the features when it works. Not only does the chicken rotate, this part rotates too. However, it rotates inside, or what's inside, and it kind of gets caught on things. But, oh, it kind of turned the gear there. You see that? It kind of turned it a little bit, like barely, where it doesn't really work for me. I had it right the first time, but after putting it all on, things just kind of fell apart, so I didn't bother to test it. But this part is supposed to be able to turn this part at the same time, and it's because the stick that they use inside was a little bit short on my side. It has to go through a gear. You gotta put your fingers inside this thing. It will just fall apart on your ass, like for real. Crazy, man. Because it's called a magic shop, we gotta do it like magic. Here we go, 1, 2, 3. Ah, just like that. Okay, there's nothing magical about this thing at all. It's kind of nuts, right? I don't know if I like even the color of this. It's like skin color staircase. The colors just don't go together to me. But look, the windows are printed. That's good. There are stickers on the set, but not a lot. I do like they put plants, normal plants there. They have some tools down here. The gear look, I mean, it looks okay, right? But this color still too is like skin tones, almost matching, kind of like my skin color. I'm not a fan of skin tone color type bricks. They look naked bricks. Yeah. Chris is just squinting at this thing like, well, what do I think? I do like this kind of look, the gold there, and you got a steering wheel up here. It's like a pirate thing going on. That is a printed piece right there. It's like a clock, man. Gear stuff looks really good. Like, I like the pipes. That all looks steampunky to me, right? Kind of. The cool feature here is if I put my hand over here and turn this thing, look at this. Pretty good. Oh, there you go. I like that. We like that, Chris?
Yeah, just the color is...
This color's still bothering Chris.
Yeah.
I like the canisters down here, or like the little bottles and like all that stuff. I like the look of this, but again, these might fall off on you. If I take the tree out like this, you can actually see how the pipe all connects here. A little bit of a space here, and it connects to this, which makes this even harder to put together because this thing's gonna go crazy. Now slowly bring it to the back. This is where it starts to kind of look nuts too. Okay, I like the idea that you have a ladder now to go up to the second floor. You even have a ladder here to go through the doors here. This is not the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be clipped to the ladder here. Every time I connect it, this whole thing keeps popping off. I hated this piece. This section was nightmare fuel for me because you got to push it down and you got to line it all up. Like the ring here, it's like a circle. It's all got to line up perfectly, man. If you don't line these up, they will all just completely fall apart. One side will pop off, the other side pop off. Crazy, man. Total nightmare. I like down here, unfortunately, well, Chris, this is sticker, all stickers. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one more here. 7 stickers. What do you think of those? You know, I thought these were decals, right? You see, I tried to like peel this off, but it's not. It's not decal. Like this was peeling the sticker off. Like, oh damn, man.
When you can see the reflection of the sticker, it doesn't look very nice.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But I like the other parts, like the little gears here, cool. This little thing here. This is actually a handle, so you can actually open up the whole back, which is really cool. See, it has like some cool ideas to it. Look at that. Ooh, does that look neat? Cool, right?
Oh, so nice.
And I like how the wall can kind of fold up like that. So if you look on this wall here, these are all printed. And this is like another, not really a feature, but like an added bonus. See, like little things like that make up for the set. It makes me happier to see this kind of thing. So you can see there's 2 little knobs down there. If you rotate one of them, you can kind of see that it rotates the shelf in there. You can't see it because it's too dark, so we'll take off the second floor to see that better, but just so you know, there's lots of things inside, which is nice for a change. And if I close this up here and go boom, and then flip it to the side over here, we can see a detail there. And more of those trees. Let's see if anything falls off. There you go, look. Oh, all these little things finally came off. So I'm not a fan of that. This is all right, it's a smaller branch, and I like this. It's just for looks, but more gear pieces there. And the pipes, I could just make this more straighter, but that looks okay to me. I like the windows, man. The windows prints are, the design is like really good. You got these weird little lights here. I don't know if that fits to me. If you look at it now, it looks okay, but it's not perfect like the way that this shape is. I'm just gonna rotate it by hand here to show you. Like, this might pop off, and it has to grip tight here. That might pop off. Everything's gonna pop off on you. I do like the little decorations here, like the little more plants. You can adjust that yourself. Little boxes there, here and there. There's that damn room ladder again. So if I swing it to here, just to show you. I like the trans-clear brick look, right? But you can see like it's not shaped that well. It could have been probably more globe looking, like more rounded off. This tree falls over all the time. There's another piece missing from it there. Come back around here. Where's that chicken pieces there? So you build all these in sections. This rotates just fine. So let me explain this top part for you. Just so you know, up here, 1, 2, you build these in sections, all right? 3, 4, I think one more here, 5. So you got 5 pieces here. These don't ever move. I'm gonna move the tree because the tree just fell out. They'll always stay in this place. They will never get unlocked. Now it's missing 1 hook here. That's fine. It's the back 3, 1, 2, 3. These 3 come loose intentionally. This is where the thing kind of falls apart. So if I move this tree, I'm gonna take the tree out of the way. But I just wanna show you how this opens up here. So it's on a hinge here like that. This one goes like that. This one goes like that. So now you can actually kind of see what's inside, but it's very tough to get your hands inside if you want to try to fix the gear on the other side. Does it come off easy? It does. You just got to be careful because you don't want to like take off other pieces of the brick. There we go. Very flimsy. A lot of weight on this part, man. I know something will probably pop off. I can see it trying to pop off. Try to do this very nicely. That's what it looks like with 2 sections. The cool thing is it looks like 2 buildings in a way, except this one needs a rooftop. This part is just driving me nuts just looking at it. We come over here and show you the inside. I'm gonna flip it like this for Chris just to show you real fast. Oh, let's just remove all the trees because they're all falling apart. You look there, you can actually kind of see that there's a lot of things inside. If you look here at the door, you can see from the back side, if I turn the gear here, you can see how this works. It's pretty good. I like that. Chris, you like that feature? Opening and closing the door?
Yeah.
Not bad, right? You still don't like the colors?
Yeah, the color is not.
He's not happy with it. It looks like diarrhea color. We'll call it diarrhea brown. Next to the door, you got this shelf here. Very simply built. Everything in here is really simple, man. You got like a pot of fire there. If I twist it a little bit here, you can see outside where the little gear was. This is just for like looks, but I like how they included or incorporated gears all over the place, so that's good. Then on this side, you got some umbrellas there. Another simply built shelf. Everything's inside is pretty simple, but I do like how they put like items all over the place. It's a magic shop, man, so it's gotta be like potions and stuff. And right in the corner, there is a pot right here that has some flames underneath it, so something's cooking up, brewing some potions. On this side of the wall, another shelf with lots of little items. I do like the items, I think they're fine. And there's one circular piece there with a top hat on it. If I were to open this thing up again and turn this knob, the whole thing rotates. Isn't that cool, Chris? Do we like that?
I like this one.
Yeah, I like the hook.
Yeah.
The hook is kind of crazy looking. I've never seen that. I don't think I've seen a hook like that before. So you got cups, mugs, crystals, whatever those items are. This is a sticker on here too. And then if I slide it up, earlier I was turning this one, but it only turns that piece. It doesn't turn, it should turn all the other parts, right? It's only that. I don't know, are you more disappointed with the set now after seeing the inside, or do you like it more now?
I don't know, the color is still
diarrhea color. Now on this side of the wall, you got another shelf there with more pots and crystal ball looking things and a couple of whips. It just looks random, right? Like they just put pieces there. I do like this table. I like the hat. A printed piece there. It's like a witch's table. If I rotate, there's more items there, like little candles and stuff. The last thing here on this side of the wall is a broom and a magic shop sign there, which is printed. So they have some stuff in there. It might look better with the lights, but I don't want to put the brick light on this one. So do we like the details of this? Does it look good to you guys? You know, I'm not quite sure what to think too. I like the features. I like how they do use gears. I do like that they close off the back wall, so you can just close that up and go like that, and it looks pretty okay, right? It looks busy. Let's look at the second floor. I do like how they decorated it. You got this big telescope here. This will pop off pretty easy, but if I take it off, there's a little tiny chair there for your micro figure to look at that telescope. And this part I showed you earlier that turns, it turns smooth now, but you can actually see a black gear kind of loose back there. That's the other pipe that's supposed to touch that, where we're spitting on the front. But these are printed pieces there, printed piece there, and even the map or the astrology stuff there is printed. I do like the little table there, the little binoculars as well, and another tiny little telescope there. But this platform is hell to take on and off. Building this whole thing is structurally very crazy. So, you know, they want you to be able to go in here. You can put this back here. Nothing's falling off yet. Now I might want to put this one here so it doesn't hit the thing. And then you can close this up here, put this up here. So it looks kind of like that from a top-down view. But I do like some little things here, like got the pipes down there. That's a nice look. Kind of wish they had more of that. I like the pipe that's coming into here, but it is going into this window. This whole thing is going to get destroyed, man. And you know, like I said, I like this pipe part here, or this gear part, but it will not turn. If you turn the top part, it's supposed to turn it, but yeah, it's not catching on. I can either fix it so that this can turn with the top, but then the inside cannot turn. But Chris, what do you think about this floor?
I don't know, John.
Yeah, Chris doesn't know too, man.
Yeah.
It was almost there. So I put two random figures there. I think these are legit Lego ones. Maybe not the one in black. Maybe. Can you guys recognize what set they're from? But anyway, they look like scientists to me. And it looks okay to scale. If we go a little bit closer, that's what they look like. I mean, it looks like it's for them, but there's not much space. There's no space on the side. It's actually a little bit tight on the second floor too. Can only put them there, or maybe on the sides on the back as well. At least on this side on the back, you have some space to go up the ladder, and the lady's going, "Don't come up here. It's gonna fall apart if we go into that second section. We're not gonna be able to fit inside it." Listen, even putting the guys in this section is like super tight. I feel like it's really more for like micro figures. It's not really properly to scale. And the platform is so hard to push their feet. It's gonna break off that piece on the inside. So if I were to close this up, you gotta lift up the satellite here. Close that, close that. That's what it would look like. You can't even see in there, man. Bad design in my opinion. I would have just preferred it to be straight and just brick wall and go up and out instead of hinges. No hinges, nothing to move, because this is where it falls apart. So Chris, I'm gonna have you go a little bit wider for me. Yeah. I'm gonna show everyone how the thing can literally fall apart. Check this out. So this pipe is connected here. So I pull it out, that comes out okay. So if I go like this starts to fall off there. Pull this out, this starts to fall down here. This might pop off on you really easy. It comes out like that. And you gotta push things down like this. So all this comes off there. And then these are on hinges. So if I pull this here and go like that. So now it looks like you can see here. This is fine. Not fine now. There's the gear, we just lost that. It's this piece, this section here. You have to line this up like really well. So I push, here, let me just try to pull all these up. I'll show you where the magic really happens. Look at that. Okay, so this, if I pull this off here, here we go. This is the foundation. The foundation's totally fine. You put it all here together, right? Then you have to build all these in sections. So if I were to put this on here, just for an example, like that. So you basically build this, and then this part, they want you to like put it on top, but you have to make sure like all of these get angled perfectly. It has to be perfect. Trust me, man, you're gonna have a hard time doing that. And then you have to have this piece on here first, like so, and then you put it on. Let me tell you, man, this whole thing will just collapse on you. My tip for this one is to actually build this, put it aside, rely on this first, and line it all bare like this, and then very carefully stack on top of each other, because they want you to build it with this here on first, and it gets really cumbersome. So trust me, don't do this piece yet. Do this, follow the instructions very carefully. Make sure you follow the direction of the hinges, man. You get one wrong, it all just collapses on you. If you get this on and you push from underneath to lock it in, you'll get it. It's after that part of putting all these parts. When you push down, it goes bam like that, and it just all falls apart. So yeah, I don't know, man. I'll let you guys decide what you think about this set. This is really hard to put back together, man. So a pain in the ass. Chris, we're gonna take this home and I'm gonna have you rebuild it. I don't think you're gonna be able to do it, man.
Crazy set.
Okay. So there you guys go. The Steampunk Crazy Magic Shop. It's aight. I give it like a 5 out of 10, man. Chris, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, what would you give this?
6.
Chris likes it more than me, gives it a 6. Anyway, it is available in my store. Stay tuned, we got some big boys coming in. Until next time, you guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Brick me up.